Hello, my name is Corey, and I am here to do a little eulogy video in honor of my older cousin's, more or less, brother-in-law. Please excuse me if I get a little teared up during this video, and if there's a little bit of stammering, since it's been a very emotional day for the family. And for even myself, which kind of surprises me, but shouldn't. Randy Eaton was someone that I only knew for a little bit. I met him at my little cousin Anthony's third birthday party. The thing that really showed his kind, genuine personality to me was while I was filming the party, as a little gift for when Anthony gets older, I noticed in the corner of my eye this dog. And ever since I was a kid, I had a bit of a phobia of dogs. I mean, there were exceptions, but for the most part, I was scared stiff of dogs. And I saw this guy walking over, and this guy turned out to be Randy walking over with his dog. And I think he definitely had to have noticed a little bit of the fear on my face. And he was like, no, he's good. He's calm. Don't worry. He's like, Chico, calm down, stay still. And the dog did exactly what he said. Most owners that I know, like a couple that I know, never even done that. There was one who pretty much let her dog's leash go and almost pounced me and my dog. But Randy was not like that. He was very calm and kind enough to do that, and to do what he did. And this is kind of what I wanted to do at the funeral gathering, but I'm not much of a crowd person. So this eulogy video, it's going to be fairly mini for just for the family, and even some of my friends who may see this. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, Randy and I did click pretty instantly. We talked about some different things. And one of the things that he told me that he was very excited about was seeing Ted 2 the next summer, meaning this past summer. And I told him I was excited to see it too, since we're both fans of Seth MacFarlane, and I hope he got to see the movie. I didn't see it yet, but I certainly hope that he saw it and enjoyed it. And then he told me a little bit about a radio interview that he heard with one of my favorite voice actors. I don't know how this got in the conversation, but I'll never forget the story. Pretty much went like that. Yeah, he was saying, because I think he said something like, you've heard of Tom Kenny, the SpongeBob guy, right? And I'm like, well, of course. And he was telling me about the radio interview that he heard with him, and he said that it was like one of the funniest things he ever saw, because a children's icon, that being SpongeBob, just started like cussing up a storm and things like that. And he said it was definitely very funny, but yet of course bizarre to hear some SpongeBob swearing. But we did have some good laughs with that. It definitely made me chuckle quite a bit, as one of the relatives have said, Randy definitely knows how to bring in a conversation for almost any age. Yeah, today was full of very beautiful eulogies, from some of his friends to, I believe, one of his girlfriends, one of his first ones. But the one that really grabbed at my heartstrings was his younger sister Marissa. Just this very wonderful spirit, and I could feel the love that she had for him just through that eulogy. It definitely got to me. And this next part will be for the family. Derek, I want you to know how much I love you and your family. Even though you and Tiffany are not officially married yet, I still love you as if you were a part of the family. And that goes for you, Wanda, Marissa, and even Randy as well. And I'll even include Jesse for good measure and anyone else involved with the family. I love all you guys. I love you like cousins. And I do hope this video helps out a bit. This is just my small 2 cents worth. And I know it's been a tough time for you guys, but I know you will make it through at one point. We all do. And we always will. Love you guys. And definitely, as Marissa says, if you pass by someone on the street, even a complete stranger, just give them a smile. May have been the first one they get all day. And when you're with a loved one, definitely let them know how much you care for them. It's what I do. It's what everyone else should do as well. Because you definitely never know. And I love you guys. I definitely, my heart is out there for you. And I have lost a lot of people this year, but I never lost someone that I consider a relative this year. I've lost idols like Christopher Lee, Wes Craven, Roddy Piper, or Rowdy Piper. But, of course, they weren't family. They were just idols. But Randy definitely was the one that really got to me the most in some ways, especially with his youth. Because not everyone lives to be 93 like Christopher Lee, sadly. When I was a kid and death was explained to me, I always took it as I always took it as, well, you die when you get old. Because one of the first deaths that helped me understand it was, I think, my great grandma or my great grandpa. But obviously in later years I found out it can happen to anyone. Death is a hard thing for all of us. But I'll only repeat this one more time. I love you guys, and as I said, I know you'll make it through. How long? God only knows. But I know you guys will make it through, just like you always will, and just like how most people can. Alright. Take care. Later.